Namaste, everybody, and welcome to a floor yoga class. And today is a headstand class. It's gonna be, I don't want to say the last class of the series because I will probably will journal back to headstand again one day in the future. However, I want to say it's the last class of this series. Let's say that because I um, educated you how to do the pose from to say the beginning of the series, and today it's going to be less detail and just jump right into the headstand. I will do my best to get your body ready. However, you are going to be able to do the pose or not, it will depend on so many things. It will depend on today. Do you sleep well, how tight you are, and how much we can strengthening and opening up those part of your body for it. And maybe energetically, you may not able to just get into the pose. So whatever it is, take it in a grain of salt. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds really good. So I'm gonna go with the feeling, like don't take yourself too seriously. Pose is not what there to make you feel less than or greater than others. Okay, the yoga practice physically, we want ourselves to be more flexible, stronger in every exercise like that. Mentally and emotionally, I want you to find calmness, groundedness, and that letting it go, forgiveness, respect toward your journey, toward your step into the pose. You know, those quality of human being are much greater than able to put your head down and kick your leg up into the air and hang there and feel great. Like this good, but there's much more goodness in the quality of the way you think and feel yourself through that journey. Close your eyes, please. And you breathe deeply in and out through your nose. With the awareness of knowing what's going on physically, mentally, emotionally within yourself. Allow the inhalation to help you to make space. Make space for that quality of your judgment if it's happened. Make space for the quality that you're being so hard on yourself. And know that there are more to look into how you are to who you are. The beliefs and skills we collect throughout the years have nothing to do with make you become greater. But the quality of letting it go and able to see one another as human beings, as we suffer the same stuff many times. We lonely, we need one another. We love kind as human being and loving human being. And we want our community to feel with those qualities. And it can only happen when you start first. And you start with this little thing that you're facing within yourself. How about facing within this practice right now in this moment? to embody good, positive, uplifting qualities and let go of those needy, negativity characteristics of us, so then we can be the best, the loving human being that we want other to be, and yet we have to be that as well. Bring your hands together. May your thumb go to your third eye, and let's chant Om 3 times together, please. Take a deep breath in and exhale fully. Another deep inhale, please. And you bow your head toward your heart. Release your hands, lift your chin, open your eyes. Let's come right down onto your back, please. We have a lot to get into. Let's go into this long stretch out to the arms and the leg. Oh, wow. You like stretch side to side. Oh my God, who knows? My body really needs this until I'm on the floor. You can check your wrist. You can see I lift my arms up and just check it, and then kind of flopping my legs. Oh, that's actually feel pretty good. Arms out, palm facing up on the floor. Rock the hips side to side. Oh, I need to elongate my bone again. Wow. Great. It's what it calls listen to your body. Listen to your body, everybody, and do what your body needs. If you want to follow me, now we go circle the ankles toward one another. Maybe rubbing your face. It's always good time to do that. Switch the direction of your ankle. Massage your neck. Windshield wiper. Right. Checking my calf muscles a little bit. And then have the feet on the floor, up the knees side to side. can feel that my back needs a little adjustment. It's always happened in the twisting poses. Knees together, draw toward your chest. Inhale, opening your knees apart. Let it meet, draw it back. Repeat. Change the direction. You bring the arms and the legs up to the sky. Shake, 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 shake. Knee together toward the chest right here. Drop your knees side to side. Remember that you allow your leg to go as far as you can. Really keep the opposite shoulder onto the floor, okay? Use your core a little bit more if you really want to get into a deeper twist. Bring your mind always back. Focus into each movement you are doing. And see what else show up in the body. Like I can feel that my jaw need to be taken care of. So I get my arms there. You just want to release tension in the body. I mean, the more we can get it out, the better we feel, right? Yeah. And in many situations, the massage is actually will help you that way. You cannot exercise your skull. Like, you just have to use your finger and massage. Supta Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees apart. Get into that hip opening. I told you last week, or like continuingly each week when we meet, like hips, legs, muscles, back muscle, they are connected, so we just have to work on all of them. Happy baby. Rock side to side if you want to. Bring both of your legs up to the sky. This one is going to be a little bit challenging because it's use your core to do the work. Extend both legs up toward the ceiling and bring your legs together. Hug them. Exhale, drop your legs to the right leg and bring your toes toward your shoulders, okay? You're not going to go toward your hip height. You go into toward your finger height. Yeah, so you go diagonal up. And then you go, once again, go as far as the opposite shoulder can be on the floor, and exhale. Engage your core. Inhale, come up. Other side. While you're doing that, the legs on the bottom, you should keep hugging toward the leg on the top. Inhale, come up. Now, what I mean by that is, let's say if you go to the right, your right leg should keep pushing into your left leg, okay? And come up. And use your right leg to push it up. And exhale when you go to the left. Keep your left leg pushing into your right leg. And that's going to help you to keep the opposite shoulder ground to the floor much easier. One more each side. Inhale, come up. It's really intense. Inhale, come up. Shake. Happy baby again. Now we're going to hold the right leg only, and you get your left leg go. You can straighten it on knees bend. We're going to kick the right leg to the right. Once again, we go aim toward the shoulder height, and you grab the strap right away if you need it. If you can, when you kick it, roll your hip toward the floor and feel your lower back arch first. Exhale. And then your core, and after that, draw your core in. You're going to feel that your sitting bone is moved more toward the bottom, which means toward your foot, and then you can pull that right leg a little bit further if you have the flexibility. If not, it's not going to feel much, and it's okay. Okay? We can stretch this adductor elsewhere, and then switch sides. Left leg. Aim into the left, arch your back, feel your sitting bone go to the floor, and stretch your left leg, exhale. And then inhale, draw your core in, and you feel your sitting bone extended toward the foot, and pull your left leg up toward your shoulder or toward your head. Don't tilt it to the left completely. And come up, let it go, shakes again. And we go into bridge pose. Feet to the floor. Shoulder blades back. Opening the heart. Now while you're here, once again, learn to align the rest, your cervical spine, which is your neck, with your thoracic spine, which is your back. Complete your arch. Point your knees back. Feel that you have a ball between your thighs and you hug toward that ball energetically. You're not dropping your knees on one another. Spread your toes. And slowly letting it go. Keep your feet on the floor. Windshield wiper again. Oh, I lost my receiver. Then you can hug your knees in, roll on one side, and come up to a seated position, or we can hug the knee toward the chest. Rock back and forward. Come up, opening your legs apart. Trikonasana. Circle your body around, or you can just go forward only and just go side to side. Yeah. The right side feel really tight. For any of you who can really get your body forward into the floor, you can snake your body side to side like that. And you will circle your shoulders. Do this circular motion. If you're not able to do that, you can just, get into this big, complete circle. One direction. Chain the other. Okay. For us who can go forward into the floor, of course, which means that you want a greater stretch in your adductor muscles, and you do something else. While you're there, you can work the shoulder, you can take care of your neck, you can take care of your ankle. Then we go into the side stretch with breath. So you go, exhale. Other side. Other side. Uttanasana. You see, I check my wrists and my forearms a lot. It's just because I really feel it. Like, am I going to be able to get into headstand today or what? Opening the heart, opening the hip. Maybe work the neck muscles, relax the shoulder and the jaw. Like this is going to carry a lot of weight when we go into the headstand. So we need to let go of the tension, strengthening the muscles, but let go of any tension that's there, especially my body. Open and close the jaws is also help. Breathe through the mouth also help. And here we go. Let's go into the hands and knees. Drop the hips side to side. Come back center, open your knees apart. Make big circle with the spine. Please put the blanket underneath the knee if you need to. And if you need more height, maybe you have to put blocks underneath your forearms, your hands. Prop give you room when you're tighter. For us who are not so tight, prop is actually give us too much room, and it doesn't feel the same. So you just have to learn to know your body for that. Play around with it. When it doesn't work, move the block aside. When you need it, bring it in and just use it. Thread the needle, right hand's under. I'm gonna go sit down to my heel because this one is really, really getting to the bicep. It's not even bicep, it's what is that? Rotator cuff muscles. Yeah, this feels really tight. And also, one day I found out that it really released tension in my neck too. I'm like, whoa, this is cool. Other side, please. Just know that if you stack the hip over the knee and you feel like you get more out in that variation, just go there and enjoy it, please. Yeah, inhale, come up and away from the floor. I'm gonna ask for Dolphin Pose early if you can. It's really intense. If it's too much because you're not opening up, downward facing dog is a variation for it, okay? I'm gonna do it with my hand in a triangle. So I'm not gonna use my block, but I may change it later. However, I just want to say no matter where you are in Dolphin Pose, oh my God, or your downward facing dog, the action of the pose give you the same thing. It helps you to opening your heart when you exhale, and also help you to stretch your calf and your hamstring. If you work by pushing your chest straight back toward your feet each time when you exhale, okay? If you go into, I'm gonna come up to downward facing dog. Yeah, see. Now when it go up to down dog, I don't feel like I get the stretch in the hamstring and the calf muscles in the level that I wanted, so. But it's stretch the same muscles. But Dolphin Pose, you can really ask for more when you're ready to ask for more from your muscles. And let's come down onto the knees and get your right leg forward. Get your left knee off the floor, pivot to the left, and be dangling the body side to side. and you stop in the center. Now I'm going to twist your back. This one is going to feel really weird. We don't do it often enough. Now use your left hand, walk it to the right. Like go as far away from your right foot as much as you want to. You're going to adjust this later. Just know that. Now right hand is going to go and hold your left ankle. Yeah. When that's happening, now your left hand has to be adjusted. And you're going to adjust this wherever. Pay attention to your shoulders, your left shoulders. And when you find the spot and you're ready, opening your elbows apart. And point your left hip back behind you. Yeah. The more you diagonal to the right and closer to the foot, the tighter it's going to be. And you might have to kind of lift both of the toes and point it diagonal to the right slightly. Okay. So you make your toe parallel toward one another. That's also can be done, and you just extend your left hip back. Be careful with your knees, at the back of the knee especially. Don't overstretch it. Other side, so like use your right hand, walk into the left side, toward the left foot or even further, and you kind of point the toe diagonal to the left slightly, and use your left hand, hold your right ankle. Yeah. Should be able to hold that. And from here, you're going to walk your right hand as far as to the left or toward the ankle, wherever you can go, and pull your elbows apart. And shift the weight accordingly to how you feel it. And point your right hip back behind you. Yeah. And then come back center. Turn toward the front of the mat, diagonal your right foot to the right, bend the knee, opening it to the right. Now arms as wide as you need, back leg be on the ball of the foot or be on the knees, and we are going to opening the hips here with each exhale. Okay. Oh. Hey. Hey. Lunge stretch. Oh. Standing split, kick your left leg up, opening it. Let's do the movement in this pose. So square the hip, get your left knee to the nose. Inhale. And then opening, kick up. Exhale, 2 more. And then cross your left leg behind your right leg, please. It's really intense, isn't it? I know. Wow. Like I'm killing myself right at the beginning of the practice. Am I going to last? Relax your jaw, relax your eyes. Please go deep gradually. Spread your toes. Shake your head. Lift your chest up, inhale, knees bend, step your left leg back, pivot all the way to the left, to the back of the mat, point your toes to the left, balance on the little toe side edge of the foot, okay. And open your left knee to the left, wide, slowly, gradually with breath. Wow, this one is really intense. Remember, you can be on the knee, you can be on the ball of the foot, you can go back and forth if you have to. I did that on my other side. This one feels a little bit more. Yeah, I don't need to move around so much. Make sure your core is lift as much as you can, okay, without tension. And then we shift from here to lunge stretch. So careful. Whoa. It's called real life stretch. It is really painful. I hope you can hear my breath. I breathe very powerfully. Standing split. Lift your right leg, inhale, knee to the nose, exhale. Kick. Square the hip, knee to the nose. Kick. And then cross your right leg behind the left leg. Your hands can be on the floor, right? You can use that maybe to interlate it and opening the heart. We have to do that for sure elsewhere, but if you want to be able to put it in here right where you can do it, then it's going to be less work for you other places. But if you can, you just can, you just do it. You don't force your body. That's not true. Like, you force with respect. You don't force with violating energy, right? Yep. That sounds better. Inhale, lift your chest up, bend the knees, step your right leg back. Now we pivot all the way to the right again. Let's go into downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, dog pose. Yeah, my wrist needs some help. Inhale, plank pose. So we need to slowly, gradually. Exhale, back down dog. With breath, please just keep moving back and forth like that. If you have really tight wrists, know that when you do plank, you don't need to do full plank right away, okay? Or full extension of your wrist. You can just go slowly, gradually, and add more and more and more and more and more. Just don't forget to spread your fingers though. Give me 2 more. And bring your knee to the floor. Balance your right hand, turn your chest open to the left. Left side nice and long. Shake the wrist a little bit if you need some release. Get yourself off on the floor. Stay balanced on your right knee, right arms up. Oh my God, I need to hold the back of my head. I want more stretch. Oh my God. Come to the floor. Facing forward, left leg go forward. Now, get your right knee off the floor. You're going to walk your hand to your right foot and start to straighten your left leg and bend your right knee, okay? So go back. From here, move your inner thigh back and apart. Now use your hand wisely. You're going to feel that your hip move away from one another, sticking your butt back behind you. And carefully crawl yourself back forward and shift from your right leg into your left leg. So your right leg becomes straight, your left leg bend, and you get yourself into lizard pose of your choice, which means your variation. Yeah. Grab those blocks if you need to. Get the back knee to the floor if you can. If you want to, or get that shoulder underneath your left leg if you choose. Pyramid pose. Careful shifting. Oh my God. My receiver will be a challenge for me today. Pyramid pose. Right leg forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bow, hug your chins in, push your thighs apart mindfully. Even that energy, even that action, so your knee feel stable. Keep moving, inhale, lengthening your spine up. Exhale, bow. One more. Downward facing dog, bend your knees, exhale. Plank pose, inhale. Wave forward, maybe you wave backward by going low first and then going to down dog that way. Or just wave high, both direction. Again, warming up your wrist right here. And kind of waking up the upper body at the same time. Really breathe powerfully without the tension in your jaws and your eyes. Two more. And then get your knees to the floor. Now you balance on your left side, right side, open and lengthen. Come off from the floor, left arms up. Oh yeah, hold the back of the head. Hips stay back slightly and stretch that left side mindfully with your breath. Inhale, move up and away from the stretch. Go forward, step your right leg forward. Get your left knees off the floor. Walk into your left leg, stretch your right leg, sticking your butt back and broaden your hips apart. Inhale. You rotate your front leg. You can feel it rotate inward. And then you go forward. Shift the weight toward your right foot again. And then you draw your core in. Get yourself into lizard pose. Make sure that your groins are not gripping. And you go into lizard of what your body can do today. And pyramid pose. Lift your chest up. Inhale, soften your knees, step your left leg forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthening up the spine. Spread your toe, exhale, chair pose. Shins and thighs apart. Please get your toe to spread on this one. Knees over the ankle. Hips back, core in, heart high. Heart high and open, shoulder blades together on your back. Remember your arm can land anywhere. Whoa. Stand nice and tall, inhale. Uttanasana, exhale. Lengthen, look forward, inhale. Downward facing dogs, exhale. Feel so open right now. I don't know about you. Come to plank, inhale. 5 push-up. 1. Remember, go mindfully. Go gradually. 2. 3. 4. And on my knee and 5 to the floor all the way. Left hand extend to the left. Turn your chest open. Keep your head on the floor. I actually use that push-up to check the quality of my shoulder blades and the flexibility of it. You can see I'm on the knees because I'm not looking forward at building the upper body strength yet. Check the joint first. other side. It's a good way to do it, right? You're not just pushing. You also have to checking. I think that's more important. Like, are you ready to go strong and intense? Are my joints and my muscles ready? Normally, you do less intense. It will give you that space to check in. Just give you the trick. And when you know it's ready, then you can give yourself more challenge. And then roll into your belly and your chest. It's right here, your back bend of your choice. Same idea, like it doesn't have to be the strongest back bend of your choice. We just do less so we can check in and see the quality of our lower back and that opening of the heart, where it is, and we breathe and we move with the breath. I'm doing low-cuts with my hands interlace behind my back right now. And I chain into kind of spider cobra. Couple more breaths, please. Warming up stage. Here we go. Child's pose. Now it's going to be more movement. Leg checking. Come up onto your hands and knee. Get your right leg extend back and up. Left hand extend forward and up. Opening to the side. Inhale. Back center. Beneath the belly. Inhale. Extend it. 2 more each direction, please. And get your left hand down, turn your chest open to the right, right leg lifting, bend the knee, hold the foot, and then kick and opening the heart. Exhale, let it go. 3 more. Remember, intensify the strengthening and the stretching gradually with the breath. Last one. And then extend the arms and the legs away from one another. Square the hip to the floor. Right leg forward, left knee come off the floor. Hug the thighs in, warrior one with breath. Open your heart as wide as you can with the heel wherever your hands landed. Don't forget to build the spine all the way through your neck. Launch forward, get your left knee to your chest. Hips stay back, spine nice and long. Warrior 3, slightly, quickly. Bend that front knee, warrior 2. Reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, stretch back, hips stay back. Stay in the pose, breathe. Keep adjusting accordingly to how you feel in the body. Come away from that stretch hand to the floor. 3-legged dog, kick your left leg back and up. Right leg back and up, opening the hips, bend the knee. Kick it to the left. Chest push through. 1 more breath here. Extend your right leg, square the hip. Come forward to plank, inhale. See if you're ready to flow Chaturanga Dandasana. If you go. If you're not, you can rest in child's pose first and pick your back bend. Once again, gradually build and opening your pose. If you're ready to flow fast, please go for it. And we meet in child's pose, please. You catch your breath mindfully with a long, full breathing. Allow the heart to beat in its rhythm. You observe and make room for what is happening right here. And come up onto your hands and knee. We go second side, left leg kick back and up. Right hand extend forward and up. Inhale, open to the side. Exhale, back center. Inhale beneath your belly. Exhale, extend back, out. 2 each direction. 2 more. Right hand down, turn your chest open to the left. Your left leg is lifting. Hold the foot with the hand. Exhale, kick and opening the heart. Relax when you inhale. And repeat. 2 more. Get a little height. And then extend your arms and your legs away from one another. Push off from the floor. Left arms up. Did I do this one? Stretch. Sorry. Come down to the floor, left leg forward. Warrior 1. Square the hip, hug the thigh. Move with the breath. Keep square toward the front edge of the mat. You rotate the back leg in and back slightly. Standing split. Oh no. Get your left knee, right knee toward your chest. Sorry. Warrior 3. We're going to go through it quick. And then bend your left knee, land your right leg back. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior, left palms up. Exhale, stretch. Couple more breaths here. Strong leg to the floor. Feel the energy shine through, down the legs bone, and windmill the arms, hands come down to the floor. Kick your left leg back and up, opening the hips, bend the knee. Kick it to the right. Chest back. Extend your left leg, square the hip, come forward to plank, inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Yeah. Now I really can do Cobra. Feels so open. And down dog or child's pose, please. Find your dolphin pose. Work the opening of the chest and stretch the calf and the hamstrings muscle. You can pedal one knee at a time. That might make the pose much more accessible for you, so we don't get two hamstrings at the same time. You're gonna go from here to forearm plank pose. Walk your feet back far enough and you can get your weight forward and you find that length. Yeah. Oh yeah. Forearm right side plank, please. So you're gonna balance the right side. Forearm side plank on your right. It's a better English on that. And carefully, now you're gonna face to the floor and help yourself. You can get your right knee onto the floor first and step your left leg forward, so carefully. Okay. And when you do twisted monkey, left hand hold the right foot. Right hands on the floor. You can have your right forearm on the floor, even if you are opening up enough. So we are twisting and stretch the hip flexor a little bit at the same time. Core is in. You remember, feel the spine all the way out through your neck. And then you untwist. Bring the hand to the floor. Get your right knees off the floor. Heel toe, your left leg in. Standing split, right leg up. High lunge, land your right foot back behind you, stay on the ball of your right leg. Bring your hands down to the floor, step your right leg forward, Uttanasana. Flow is here, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step back or jump back, or rest please in child's pose. Just know that when you are more open, your flow definitely can be faster, right? And it feels safer to move fast after you opening so much. If you still don't feel like you can move fast because you're not opening enough, dolphin pose, please. So you move slower. You move with more breath in each pose. Forearm plank pose. And you forearm side plank on your left. And carefully, you turn your chest toward the floor. Help yourself, hold yourself. You can have both knees on the floor even. And then come up with the arms, step your right leg to the right, right foot diagonal to the right slightly, and you twist your body open up to the sky. Hold your left foot with your right hand. And carefully you untwist, get your left knee off the floor. Course inhale to your right foot in enough until it's in front of the hip. Then you shift the weight forward, kick your left leg up, opening the hip. And square the hip, land the left foot back behind you. Stay on the ball of your left leg, and you do high lunge. And start to get really hot here. Yeah. Uttanasana, exhale. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Utkatasana. Stand nice and tall. Inhale, balance your left leg, right ankle above the left knee. Figure four pose, sit down. Go as low as you can. Come away from the stretch. Choose your right leg back, land onto the ball of your right foot. Twisted monkey. Parivrtta Pasavakonasana. Right elbow outside of your left knee. Yeah, you can get your right knees on the floor. You feel a little weak. Yeah. And go back up when you feel ready. Vasisthasana on your right, so right hand down. Roll on your little toe side edge of the foot. Once again, square the chest to the floor. Step your left leg forward and to the left. Lizard pose. Standing split. See, can you challenge yourself just a little bit in this pose? Challenge by have less foundation. Be really mindful, everybody. Really mindful. Yeah.
pyramid pose. Don't need the hand, don't use the hand, right? Use them to increasing anything else, maybe chest opening or help you to stabilize the pose. You can use your left hand press on the outside of the shins and you kind of give it a little support by put your shin into the hand, but make sure that you're still properly aligned in this pose, okay? Right leg forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Flow, please exhale. Or rest. And you take down dog or child pose. I'm going to grab the tissue and blow my nose once. And from here, you go forward to Uttanasana. Here. Go there safely wherever you are. Chins and thighs apart. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Bend the knee. Squat, please. Omalasana. Trikonasana. Carefully get yourself away from that. Extend your legs in front of you. Paschimottanasana. Shake your leg if you have to. Spread your toes when you're ready. Then ground the whole legs down into the floor. Inhale, come up and away from the floor. Rock back. Legs lift. Both pose. Omalasana. Now from here, we're going to go into Uttanasana, forward fold. Go there safely, okay? Standing, forward fold. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, bow. Chins and thighs apart. Ground out to your feet. Arms out and up to the sky. Inhale. Balance on your right leg. Have your left ankle above your right knee. Seated, figure four pose. Spread your toes, hips back. And you carefully move away from the stretch a little bit, so you can shoot your left leg back behind you. And we are twisting to the right. Parivrtta Konasana, with the back leg straight or the knees bent, or maybe you go down to your knee just to rest for a little bit, catch with your breath, and you can straight the left leg back again. Okay. Left hand to the floor, Vasisthasana on the left. Carefully facing the floor. Step your right leg forward. Standing split here, please. And then carefully land your left leg back behind you. Pyramid pose here. Carefully step your left leg forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, flow or rest in child's pose, please. And go back to down dog or child's pose. When you're ready, we do pigeon, right leg forward. And breathe. Just try the depth of the pose. Go as deep as you can. And once again, no matter how fast or how slow my instruction is, please work with your body. We are going to lift the chest up and away from the floor. I'm going to intensely stretch your hip flexor on the left. I use block because it's really helped me to balance. And this is a very intense hip flexor stretch. Bend your left foot, hold the foot with your left hand. If you tighten, you hold the foot in, you might feel like your body is leaned forward just because the muscle is kind of force you that way. So half the block is help. And once again, you tie high, help, right? And then you root your tailbone down, lift your heart up. Yeah. So I'm focusing on the stretching the hip flexor, not actually building the back bend of the pose. And you elongate your body up, 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 and also your hip flexor on the left up to the sky. And let it go, hands come down to the floor. Kick your right leg back and up, opening the hips, bend the knee, flip the dog, wide thing, if you can. If not, go into half moon pose right away, please. And for us who are flipping the dog, when you're done with your wide thing, then you meet our friends in half moon pose. Be really careful with the lower back. The deeper you go in, the more you ask for your body, and you have to know that you're ready for that. From half moon, we're going to go into Trikonasana. Like you can look down first, bend the front knee, land the back leg as far as you want to, or your body need to, and then you straight the front leg when you're ready. Grab those blocks and place this onto your right hand if you think height may help you to get into the pose better. And as we're facing the floor, we're going to go into Hanumanasana, bend the back knee. Or run a stretch if you don't care to go deep or your body can't get you deep yet. Yeah. My body go deep enough that I can sit on the block. It's like you sit on the floor if you split completely. Yeah. Yeah. That is like max for my body right now. And when you stable for us in Hanumanasana, you root your tailbone down. Careful with the back of the knee. Lengthen your spine up to the sky. You're going to feel the stretch in the hip flexors much, 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 much more. You can lift your left arms up or both arms up. You can even tilt it to the right and kind of stretch something else, like side stretch in a deeper variation. And carefully get yourself off from the pose. You can go into the floor if you want, or just rest in child's pose. I'm going to go into the hands and knee and drop my hips side to side first. Yeah, this is probably enough for my body. And we go into pigeon pose on the other side, please. Left leg forward. Right? I'm not kidding. This sequence is not a kidding sequence today. So be mindful, everybody. Always come back to the breath and really be with your body. Inhale, lift your chest up. You might have to change the angle of your left shin in order to bend your right knee easier. You might have to change the angle to be less because we target the different muscles, right? You just have to adjust accordingly. Oh, I need a little more height. Yeah, see. Elongate up, 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 up. Don't collapse into the lower back area. Elongate away from that space. And then let it go. Now you go into wide thing or three-legged dog with the opening of the left hip. And when you're comfortable from the stretch that you give it to yourself, then you get yourself into half moon pose. Or for us who are flipping, we just get into that flip and get into that opening as much as we can and we want, with some energy left to get out from it and meet our friends in half moon safely. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is a little bit too high. Yep. Trikonasana. And Hanumanasana, please. Or run a stretch. I try not to overstretch my knee and actually work on my thighs more and have my knee stay micro bend so I get into the muscles, not the joint. And then from that thighs and hug in and core and they lengthen up. Yeah, I'm definitely not straight, but especially the left knee, I'm not completely straighted. Because hyperextended can happen very easily. I already have a hyperextended elbow, so my ligament is kind of overstretched in general. And carefully get out from the pose, rest for a little bit, catch your breath. Feel your heart. Headstand, please. Either Sirsasana 1 or Sirsasana 2, either with one leg lead or two leg. Or you can do both as well. Yeah. That's much. Come down whenever you're ready. I hope you keep your focus on your neck most of the times. And carefully just come into a seated position. Let's roll the shoulders up and back. Or circle your neck mindfully. When you're ready, you can lie down onto your back. And drop both of your knees to the right. And just let it go. Other side, please. And come back to the remembering that the accomplishment of the pose, it doesn't matter much, but how you see yourself and how you talk to yourself through each step to accomplish this pose is more essential for being a good, loving, kindness human being. Come back up center. Lift your leg up to the sky. Put the block underneath the hip. You can go into plow pose if you like. You can do even Supta Baddha Konasana if it feels better. My body called for that, so I'm going to go there. Each breath, you are here. You find a reason to appreciate your day, even though it is tough. you find the reason to trust a greater energy, even though you don't see the light yet. You build the belief that everything that's happened is for good reason. Shavasana.